to know the way she's gonna take away your sorrow. Don't trust a wink, keep your cool and take your time. Don't even think you might fall in love. Don't trust a wink. Don't you know that the right time for kissing is the wrong time for messing with the cards and the sharks and the hearts? Don't trust a wink. Maybe there's an ace you're keeping up your sleeve, but when the music stops, you know you gotta leave. Hit the road and run and tell the lady to forget it. So you think it's time to really play your hand. If you do or don't, the chances are you're damned. You gotta get it right, or maybe later you'll regret it. Don't trust a wink, keep your cool and take your time. Don't even think you might fall in love. Don't trust a wink. Don't you know that the right time for kissing is the wrong time for messing with the cards and the sharks and the hearts? Don't trust a wink. Cool and take your time. Don't even think you might fall in love. Don't trust a wink. Don't you know that the right time for kissing is the wrong time for messing with the cards and the sharks and the hearts? Don't trust a wink. Don't trust a wink. Don't trust a wink. Music starts, we play our parts, but I can't get into my stride. So you better give me 1 second to decide. And though your eyes cause butterflies, my heart's all Jekyll and Hyde. So you better give me 1 second to decide. Indecisive never, I place a bet and don't budge. The trouble is, sweetheart, I'm all mixed up and I can't judge you on me, obviously, and our hearts are bound to collide. So you better give me 1 second to decide. Indecisive never, I place a bet and don't budge. The trouble is, sweetheart, I'm all mixed up and I can't judge you on me, obviously, and our hearts are bound to collide. So you better give me 1 second to decide. You better give me 1 second to decide. notes are low and the chips are down, and everybody's toes are tapping to the sound of piano tunes that play today until tomorrow. Lady Luck is standing by to catch your eye. Maybe play your hand, I know the stakes are high. She seems to know the way she's gonna take away your sorrow. Don't trust a wink, keep your cool and take your time. Don't even think you might fall in love. Don't trust a wink, don't you know that the right time for kissing is the wrong time for messing with the cards and the sharks and the hearts. Don't trust a wink. Maybe there's an ace you keeping up your sleeve, but when the music stops you know you gotta leave. Hit the road and run and tell the lady to forget it. So you think it's time to really play your hand. If you do or don't, the chances are you're damned. You gotta get it right or maybe later you'll regret it. Don't trust a wink, keep your cool and take your time. Don't even think you might fall in love. Don't trust a wink, don't you know that the right time for kissing is the wrong time for messing with the cards and the sharks and the hearts. Don't trust a wink. Cool and take your time. Don't even think you might fall in love. Don't trust a wink. Don't you know that the right time for kissing is the wrong time for messing with the cards and the sharks and the hearts. Don't trust a wink. Don't trust a wink.
Hello, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. I'm just checking everything looks all right here. Thank you so much for joining me today because, as you'll know, that really I'm just practicing again. Now, last time I joined you for one of these live things, I was practicing because I was going to be doing a show, well, I did do a show with Joe Pettit, and I wanted to make sure that the sort of technology was working all right. Well, on Sunday, as you know, the 21st, as it says across the bottom of the screen, I'm going to be doing my first full live stream show. And this is even more complicated than the last because now all of the camera and the sound is going through another piece of software, which I'm figuring out. It's called Restream, and I'm figuring that out now. So the main thing, what I want to test now, I need your help with, is this should be coming at you live onto Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So if you're watching on Facebook or watching on YouTube, if you could give us a little thumbs up, give us a little comment. But while I'm here, I might as well tell you what's been going on. Now, yesterday was Mother's Day. As you know, happy Mother's Day to you for yesterday. I hope you had a lovely day, whoever you are and whatever you were doing. And I sang a little song then from the studio. I hope you enjoyed that. Never Say I Love You. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to be sharing with you another song. It's a brand new song for me. It's not one I've done before, but it's an old song. It is actually the Spanish version of It's Impossible, Perry Como's song, which I put on my latest album. It's called Somos Novios. And I guess the Spanish version was made famous, but it wasn't written by him, but it was made famous by a Mexican singer called Luis Miguel. And he's a huge, huge singer. He sold something like 90 million albums worldwide. I've sold about 90, but I'm working on that. But anyway, it's a beautiful song, and it sounds lovely in Spanish, I think. So I've recorded that for you. I'm going to be sharing that with you tomorrow. And then this time on Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a live interview with Shane Hampshire. Now, that is also another little practice for the technology. But actually, I've been wanting to chat to Shane, who's another swing singer, big band singer. He's been so prolific during lockdown. And if you haven't caught any of his shows, I would love you to, because he's just, non-stop churning out incredible music. So I would love you to meet Shane. If you don't know who he is already, join me at 4 o'clock on Wednesday, and I'll be chatting to him live. I have to say, one of the advantages to me of doing the interviews live is that it just is what it is. Once it's done, and I can't go back and edit these things, because when they're pre-recorded, there's always the temptation to go back and start editing, and so the interview can take half an hour and the editing can take me 2 hours. So it's a lot quicker if it's live and it's done and that's it and it's out there. On Thursday at 4 o'clock as well, I'm going to be with you with Kitchen Cabaret, as usual, at 4 o'clock on Thursday. And this week, we've got a beautiful Gershwin ballad, Someone to Watch Over Me, which was requested ages ago. I mean, like last year by Mark Best. So I'm very glad to finally get around to that for Mark. And then, of course, on Sunday, it's the live stream. Now, that's going to be at 2:30. And once I know that all of this works okay, I'm going to sort of set it as an event. As you may have seen, this was, and also you can see on my Facebook and probably on YouTube as well, you can see the interview I'm going to be doing with Shane is set up as an event. So you can click on that to follow it, and you'll get a reminder when it's going to come up. So once I know this has all worked all right, I'll set an event up for the live stream on Sunday. It all makes me nervous, all this stuff, because there's so much that can go wrong. So fingers crossed it'll all go perfectly well. And then I may have mentioned, I put in one of the newsletters. If you subscribe to the newsletter, you'll have seen it. If you're not subscribed to the newsletter, why not sign up? Because I'll even send you a free copy of my Sinatra tribute album. If you go to the website, garywilliams.co.uk, you'll find all the details. So in my last newsletter, I told you about this operation that I'd sort of managed to dodge. There were 2 operations. I had a wisdom tooth taken. I had a few issues with wisdom teeth the last few years, but the really tricky ones, they were difficult to get out, but it was all done. But there was a really easy one that just popped out. However, I think the problem was that there was a little bit of debris left inside the hole, basically. So it didn't heal up properly, which meant there was a communication between my mouth and my sinuses. You probably don't want to know this, but basically since then, I've consistently had a bit of infection in my sinuses here, and it causes me problems every now and again. Now, the good thing is that the hole, the communication, has closed up. If that hadn't closed up, it was a really nasty operation to sort that out. It's closed up, so I don't need the nasty operation, but I do need a more straightforward operation where they're going to go in through the nose and clean out all the sinuses. It only takes them about half an hour to do the operation. It's very straightforward, but it does mean I need to be off for about 2 weeks, not singing and talking much. Can you imagine? It's going to be agony for me. So I have pre-recorded some kitchen cabarets for you to keep you company then. So that's about it, really. That's my news. I will sing a song for you. Let me see. I'm just also wondering, I'm looking at all sorts of things on here. If I refresh my Facebook thing, maybe I can see who's there. But I was wondering what song to sing for you today, and it's actually a song, believe it or not, that I have never done in the Kitchen Cabaret, but it has been such a huge favourite of mine for my whole life. It was one of the very first songs. Oh, there you are. Hello, Michael. Good. Hello, George. Nice to see you as usual. Hello, Irma. What time is it for you now, Irma? I know you're in California. Well, it must be mid-morning or something, probably about 10 o'clock or something like that. But I'm glad it's working. Nice to see you there. So I'm going to leave you with a song which has always been special for me. It was actually one of the first songs I ever remember hearing, but I haven't done it for Kitchen Cabaret, so I thought I might as well do it for you today for you. Let's take it nice and easy. It's gonna be so easy for us to fall in love. Hey baby, what's your hurry? Relax, don't you worry. We're gonna fall in love. We're on the road to romance, that's safe to say, but let's take all the stops along the way. Hey, the now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime, 'cause nice and easy it does it every time. We're on the road to romance, that's safe to say. Let's take all the stops along the way. Hey, the problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime, 'cause nice and easy it does it. Nice and easy it does it. Nice and easy it does it every time. Like the man said one more time. Nice and easy it does it. Nice and easy it does it. Ooh, nice and easy it does it every time. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you were singing along. So, let me help. We don't want to do all that again, do we? And you can ignore the little cock-up that I made in there. We'll just pretend that never happened. So I was inviting you to give me requests for the show on Sunday, and thank you for the requests. I've had a lot of requests. In fact, more requests than I have slots for songs. It would end up being a 2-hour show. I'm not too worried if I go a little bit over, but I'm not going to be able to get them all in, but I'm going to try and put as many in as I can. And I am going to be living a little bit dangerously because, I mean, it would be very easy for me to do an hour's worth of songs, which I've been singing for years, which I know like the back of my hand. But you've requested often songs which I've only sung one time before and don't really know that well. But I'm probably going to do as many of those as I can as well, because I know it's what you want and I want to make you happy. So, I'll be living dangerously on Sunday. So no more requests now, because I'm actually going to be spending the next couple of days sort of getting all the backing tracks organised and putting the thing together. But thank you for the requests that you've given me so far. Thank you for watching this today. I appreciate it. Don't forget, tomorrow, this beautiful Somos Novia song in Spanish at 4 o'clock. And then I've got the interview with Shane Hampshire on Wednesday. I hope you have a great day. Enjoy the rest of it, and I'll see you very soon.
When the lights are low and the chips are down and everybody's toes are tapping to the sound of piano.